Won't you please welcome the sister who has a seat reserved in my heart, who's blazing a trail for generations to come, Miss Tina Knowles-Lawson. So what I know for sure, after years and years of talking to and born about us, is that an investment in Black storytelling is also an investment in the culture. And you and women like Tanisha Laird, and I just have to say, Tanisha to be the sole African American woman heading up an arts institution in the state of New Jersey. And as you said, we have to do it for ourselves. And so what I'm saying to those of us in this room is that we have no chance at a win if we don't support her. Yes. Because in 2021, it's time for us to stop being first and only. Yes. I mean, this is the future that we dream of. And if the lessons of the past haven't grown us to know that we must do this for ourselves, then we miss the class. So I say to us, as they gathered here, that what Miss Tina is doing, what Brother Lawson is doing, they need more of us to come to the table. And I'm going to tell you, I am thankful, I am grateful, and I bow to our mayor because he's got an open ear for the critical work that must be done. So in the meanwhile, the question is, what else can we ourselves do to reinforce change in the hearts?
I think the biggest thing is to support, and that's what we're talking about. When we're talking about Tanisha, who is sacrificing a lot, because I'm sure she could go many, many places where the struggle would be as real. But she chose this struggle, and in order to do that, we have to support her 100%. And we do. And support each other. What I do find is that sometimes we're divided. We're programmed for them to separate and divide us, so that there's always criticism. That sometimes it's okay to criticize, and you know, the new thing is no one is above reproach, and no one is above criticism. Well, that's very true, but when we are in a position and we're trying to do our best and we're spinning our wheels and working hard and sacrificing, and then someone finds something wrong with what you're doing and they start tearing you down, it's just been, I mean, that has been what's kept us down, is the division. We are way stronger together. That sounds like a cliche, but it's the truth. We got to support each other. And we don't need to air every little criticism, because it's hard being out front. You know, I found that, you know, in a situation, and I'll use my family as an example, it's like you try to do something and you try to help, and then someone has something to say about it. And the latest thing that we dealt with, you know, my daughter did a campaign, and she insisted that $2 million be put into Black colleges, which she does all the time. She supports them. And I've had a comment where someone said, I don't know about that $2 million. I think they ought to give it back. And I'm like, that's easy for you to say, but that college student that is depending on that to go to school, like, what kind of number is that? And I'm not saying that there should not be any criticism, but do your research and don't be so quick to criticize, because usually the people that are the loudest critics are the ones that's not doing a darn thing. So we need to support one another, and that's really important. And also, you know, about the storytelling, what I find is, even with the kids that we mentor, one of the programs that we do that's the most effective is we tell them that you got to go back and interview the oldest person in your family, the matriarch, the patriarch. your aunt that's still living. Find out about your ancestry. Because a lot of times you came from some royalty, you don't even know it. So, you know, that's a part of it. So all of us have a story to tell. We were with some people and one night, and everybody started telling the story of their background, about their grandma, and you know, what the traditions were. And I was like, right here is 4 television series. I mean, because it is so interesting. So all of you have an interesting story. Go back, look at your ancestry, you know, do your DNA test and find out, because everybody has a story to tell. And the more stories we tell, the better we feel about ourselves and our background. Because we are not what they project us to be. We're way more. Say, we got to say it.